What's up, y'all? It's Crisco again, and I think I done got it now. So, welcome back. Apparently, what had happened was I had under tightened the doggone strings. So, let's see. What's up, Jacob? Just trying to find the right notes, buddy. How you doing, man? It's hard to find the right notes on this doggone thing. Let's see. Well, you know what? I appreciate you watching. And basically, what you gotta see is, I'm going to do some rolls right now. I got it as close as I can as far as tuning it up. I'm gonna do some rolls. We got the campfire, and I'm just gonna have fun with it. So I hope you enjoy it. So here we go. Here's Crisco. I got some LSU to give away. You got some LSU stuff to give away. Cool. Moby said, start a conversation with the viewers by chatting. You know what? Lee, Jacob, it's 10:43, so I'm just having a good time. You got a hat, card, tag, shirt that I want at Six Flags. Cool, Jake. Cool, man. Hey, man. Thank you. All I'm doing is you know, I'll tell you what, you know, I took, actually took 2 lessons. You know, I took 2 lessons, man. You know, I learned how to tune the guitar, and I'm still so young at it. But the reason I bought a banjo is, like I said, it reminds me so much of Gatlinburg and that area. And currently, they're playing music, like I said, nightly on the scripts. Sounds good, buddy. They play music every night, you know, on the strip of Gatlinburg. And I bought me a little banjo. And I know I'm definitely not anywhere near that, but sometimes when I'm having a rough day, I just play my little banjo, and it makes me forget about everything. I will be watching for that, Jacob. I definitely will be watching for that. Hey, Jacob, what are some of your favorite places to go? And when y'all go out there to Gatlinburg, what are your some favorite places? Yep, I could as well, buddy. I sure could as well. The go-karts, Dollywood, Old Mill Restaurant, Bucks Island Golf Courses, Cades Cove. Hey, question for you, buddy, Jacob. Have you? It sounds like you know where you're going out there. Have y'all gone to? Let's see the name of the place. It's in between Pigeon Forge and Cades Cove. It's damn, I forgot how you call it. It's in between Pigeon Forge and Cades Cove. There's a place called the Huck Fins. Huck Fins has good catfish, from what I understand. Yeah, I love the area myself, man. I would move out there in a heartbeat as well. I've loved it. I love that area since I was a young child, probably about 30 years ago. I've loved that area since I was a young boy. Y'all do horseback riding? Yeah. I did horseback riding first time I went there. Awesome, man. Your parents got married at Cades Cove. Wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. I guess all them old fellas decided to call it a night, Jacob. It's just you here. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, you know, the thing about YouTube, I think it's so cool because I've met some really cool people, you know, and you find you make friends with people who have the same thing in common, whether it's doing fan packs or whatever it is, and yeah, I believe the biggest thing is to just keep the content, keep the content coming. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Some people do videos on sports reactions, all kinds of different things, and I think just have fun with it. I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it. Look who it is. Welcome back, Trent. I gotta play a little banjo, buddy. I had a little trouble in that first video. I was trying to set one of my I was trying to set one of my strings, and the thing was so loose that I couldn't get it. But I believe I got it. I just loosened up the string too much. Y'all play any instruments? Jacob or Trent, do y'all play any instruments, or any instruments y'all would like to play or learn? I know, buddy. This doggone app right here. One day, hopefully, we get on YouTube 1,000 subs, and we have a stream. Nothing. It's an app. That app don't say nothing. Well, I sure hope I win that, Jacob. You know what? You know what? I can't play either, Jacob or Trent. I'm not worth the crap, but I'll tell you what. All I'm doing is rolls right now. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I appreciate that, Jacob. I'm gonna have to watch that. Hey, listen to me. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. And it's Friday night, and I got y'all here with me. I'm gonna sing Rocky Top. Y'all give me a second, okay? I'll be right back, and I'm gonna sing Rocky Top, and who knows what else. Give me 1 second. all right, fellas. All right, fellas. I'm back. Now, Trent, Trent asked for me to sing or for me to play a Rocky Top. Now, and that's about as good as I am right now. But you know what I will do, Trent? I will sing Rocky Top because I'll tell you why. Hey, we appreciate it. I will sing Rocky Top, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna do it. Because all I'm gonna say is this. I had kind of hinted at it, but the next month is really gonna be fun. Y'all keep an eye out. And I tell you what, Jacob, man, it's good to have you here. You support us. We try to support each other in our little channels. But I'm gonna sing it, and this is all from the heart. And I love Tennessee. I love Gatlinburg. Y'all know that by now. Well, I'm gonna sing it. I'm about to do it, but I want y'all to keep an eye out on this because I announced this last week. I'm gonna have what's called Crisco's Song of the Week. Now, Jacob, and I know Trent doesn't watch. If you watch my videos, I started this, and I'll be honest with you. I started this when YouTube changed their rules as a form of interacting with everyone, and it's called Crisco's Question of the Week. But we're gonna have what's called Crisco's Song of the Week. But as per Trent, I'm gonna sing this right now because within the next month, just keep an eye out. So here it goes. I wish that I was on old Rocky Top, down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no foggy smoke on Rocky Top. Ain't no telephone bills. Once I had a girl on Rocky Top. Da 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 da. Mean as a something and sweet as soda pop. I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top. Yeah, the old Trent's getting close to 300. 13 away, man. That's pretty good. You know, I'm at hey Trent, how long you been doing YouTube, man? How many years you been doing it's gotta be about at least 3 years, huh? And Jacob, how long you been doing YouTube there, buddy? How long you been making videos? started in November. I'll make a year doing this. It'll be in July 12th. It's coming up, and I have something pretty cool where y'all gonna see where I'm gonna be at on my 1 year anniversary. I'm doing this, and I'm at like 134 right now, and I enjoy doing it. I mean, we all hope to one day get monetized eventually, and I'd love to be at 1,000 subs so I can stream on my mobile. But I just enjoy doing it, Yep, we were one of your first subs. That's right. That's right, buddy. Us little YouTubers, man. We kind of look out for one another. We support one another, And I'm gonna get back in the fan pack game. Like I said, I mean, I'll tell you what. One thing I will tell you about fan packs. You go ahead and you email the different universities and the colleges and all these businesses, and you're gonna get some stuff. I got so much stuff that came in. I had to just chill. I had to stop, and I enjoyed, and I still enjoy it. And then I guess as my channel moved forward a little, I just kind of changed a little bit. I started doing the little bars, and I met different people. I've met some really cool people, and we continue to support one another. Oh yeah, they definitely do. Definitely. And Jacob, let me ask you this. I may have seen your answer, but how did you find out about fan packs, and who was your, what's your story behind that, finding out about doing fan packs? Who was your first person you actually saw? And another question, what is the first fan pack you ever got, or your best fan pack that you ever got? What's up, boys from D? Very loud, bro. First person was Tony619 Trent, and then I got to watch your channel. Yeah, and I remember Boys from D. I'm gonna give y'all a funny story. The way I actually found Boys from D, I saw him. Boys from D is an LSU fan as me. We're both big LSU fans, and I was looking at videos, and I saw Boys from D. He made a video about an LSU thing, and I added him as a friend. sub to him, and I asked him if he, uh, I guess I asked him if he did fan packs or something, and then he started doing fan packs, and that's how me and him became friends. Little Boys from D. And we got some pretty cool little fan packs. Boys from D, you ever got a? I know you were. You ever got a shirt or a hat in any of your fan packs? I saw you got some pretty cool stuff from some different teams. And do you still do fan packs? Yeah, them old crickets, boy, they loud. It's summer though, bro. You gotta understand. We not in spring anymore. We officially in summer. Y'all just think about all the people outside the beach right now on vacation, walking on the beach and picking up some sand crabs and you know what I love about the banjo? I love everything about it. I love bluegrass. Matter of fact, when I end this live stream, like I said, if y'all love Tennessee like I do, y'all go to, I know y'all all got Facebook. Y'all go to Smoky Mountain Tunes and Tales, and y'all like that page. And every night from now until August, they're gonna have, live stream of the music that's being played in downtown Gatlinburg every night, you know. Okay, let's talk. Let's bring up another topic of conversation, guys. Jacob Jag show, right? What are you expecting from the Jaguars this year? Are you expecting the Jaguars to be a legitimate Super Bowl contender? And I know that's probably a silly question because obviously me as a Saints fan, of course I'm going to say the Saints are going to the Super Bowl every year. What kind of fan would I be if I wouldn't say that? But the Jaguars have actually, a couple years ago when they made it to the AFC Championship, they actually had the lead, if I remember right. And then the last couple years, they kind of struggled. So do you expect Nick Foles to be that leader to come in, a missing piece of the puzzle? Leonard Fournette to, play well, that defense to bring Duval, as y'all say, Duval, back to contention. I'm going to give y'all my surprise pick, my sleeper team this year has been bringing in, and I know Boys from D, if you still around, buddy. Let me know if you still around. Yep, that's exactly right. Yep. Let me tell you something, Jacob. Before I tell you who my sleeper team is, I watched Leonard Fournette play at LSU, and I was there for a good bit of his games. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you, I was actually there in Tiger Stadium for his first. Leonard Fournette's first touchdown. For Leonard Fournette's first touchdown, and it was against Sam Houston State, a much smaller team. And I remember when his first touchdown, there you go, Trent. You just hit the nail on the head. The Browns. You knew I was gonna say that, buddy. The Cleveland Browns have Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, and there's another cornerback uh, that was drafted in, I think, the second round this year from LSU. And the Cleveland Browns with Baker Mayfield and all have, to me, I don't know if the Cleveland Browns, I still wouldn't put the Cleveland Browns quite yet to beat the Patriots, but I could see the Cleveland Browns at least making it to the divisional round of the playoffs this year. Wow, you got them Leonard Fournette jerseys, the color rush and the home jersey. I got I have a number 7 LSU Tigers jersey. I don't have a, but if I were to buy, of course, I follow all of the LSU players wherever they go, but I will say this. I watched Leonard Fournette in college, and I sat up in the stands, and it was like watching a video game, because every time Fournette got the ball and hit that hole, he was a touchdown. I went to a game, he was a touchdown waiting to happen. Sat up in the nosebleed section. You know what, middle bowl. No, I don't want to say nosebleed, but sat in the middle section and watched. And when Fournette hit that hole, every time, when he hit that hole, it was like once he got past everyone else, he was gone. That'd be awesome, Jacob. What's up, Boys from D? We talking about Boys from D. Jacob Jag Show. He is a Jaguars fan, so I'm just telling him about Leonard Fournette. How Leonard Fournette was in college at LSU. I was actually there, to be just to give you a idea. The day that LSU used to have a LSU fan day. You an Auburn fan? So LSU would have a fan day, LSU fan day. Trent. I might answer that, but that may be a Crisco question of the week right there, buddy. What's your favorite game you'll ever been to? That may be a Crisco's question of the week. Jags and Chargers. Well, my favorite game, man, let me think here. I don't know how to answer that, buddy. Let's see. My favorite game I ever went to, actually been to. Damn, I really don't know. I don't know. I've been to some good games. Oh, you were at that game? I don't know. I don't know what my favorite game is that I've been to. I would say, I don't know. Damn, I really don't know. You know what? I'll default to everything, and I'll go back to my first Saints game. I'll tell you that story, because I don't know. I can't really pick a favorite LSU game. I love them all. I guess you know what? I'll give you my first Saints game. I'll tell you the story about that. Maybe I'll tell you the story about my first LSU game. My first LSU game that I ever went to was back in 1997. And actually, LSU was playing Alabama in Alabama, and you know, LSU won the game. And I actually attended that game. Kevin Falk was playing at the time, and I believe we shut out Alabama. Only time I've ever actually been to a game in Tuscaloosa, to be honest with you. And then, funny story, 2 weeks later, this was 1997, so I was probably about, I want to say, I had to be around 19 years old, 18, 19 years old. So 2 years later, I went to my first Saints game. Now in 1997, Mike Ditka was the head coach of the Saints. And Danny Werfel, you live in Alabama. Wow, I didn't know that. How far are you from, Jacob, how far are you from like Tuscaloosa? Are you close to the word Tuscaloosa or close to the words like the beach, Gulf Shores in that area? So, anyway, let me continue on. Okay, so I went watch. So it was 1997. Mike Ditka was head coach, and Danny Werfel was the quarterback. Okay. And the Saints were just a bad team. But the Saints were my team. Okay? So, what I remember was, I got 4 free tickets to that game. About 1 hour, 30 minutes from Birmingham. Okay, hold on. Stop the show. Stop the show. Okay. Jacob, I have a question, okay? Now, you live in Birmingham, you live in Alabama, and you don't have a state team. There's no professional football team in Alabama. I don't think there's any. In fact, I don't think, is there any professional sports at all in Alabama? I don't think so. I don't think you'll have a basketball, a baseball, or a football team. So I want to know, Jacob, how did you become okay, I want to know all your sports teams. How did you become a Jaguars fan, a Lakers fan? Now, I see how you became, okay, and I also want to know, how did you become a Auburn fan over a Alabama Crimson Tide fan? Because, you know, Alabama Crimson Tide are pretty much the you know, top team in Alabama. So how did you choose the Jaguars, and how did you choose the Lakers in LA? Was there a favorite player or that you had? See, like for me, with obviously I'm from Louisiana. Now, I will tell you this. One thing I find very interesting about living in Louisiana and with the Saints, y'all might be surprised to hear this, but you'd be surprised how many people live in Louisiana that pull against the Saints for whatever reason. Pull against the Saints, want the Saints to lose. There are people like that, believe it or not. Now, basketball, we have the Pelicans, and like I was saying, when the Pelicans drafted Zion, I'm kind of pulling for them. Never hated them, just never felt that closeness to the Pelicans like I do the Saints. There you go. Okay, so Jacob said He's always been a Kobe fan. There you go. Okay, so you stuck with the Lakers after Kobe retired. Okay, that's all. That's cool. Um, and your family is down in Jacksonville. And Cam Newton, well, obviously Cam Newton being an Auburn fan, I could understand that. And you have family in Jacksonville, so that's how you pull for the Jaguars. That's cool. Biscuits and Barons. And, okay, so Jacob, you know how much I love Gatlinburg and the Smoky Mountains. So do you know? Good question. Jacob, do you know who my AA, our minor league baseball team is? We actually play, now we talking crazy now, we talking minor league, okay? But I know my team that I pull for, and I'm going to just tell you, I'm going to actually get to go watch them this summer, are the Tennessee Smokies. And we actually play the Biscuits, and I think the Barons as well. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but the Barons, I believe it's the Birmingham Barons. Did you know that former NBA legend, and I say legend because arguably the best NBA player of all time, Michael Jordan, had a brief stint with the Birmingham Barons? And this was when I was probably in high school. This was probably around 96, around that time, 1996, 97, 95, around that era. But Michael Jordan left basketball. Michael Jordan left basketball and wanted to follow his, I guess, childhood dream of being a professional baseball player, and actually played for the Birmingham Barons. That's exactly right, Trent. Michael Jordan was on the pocket schedules that he got. That's awesome. That's something I would love to have. I may have to hit them up, because that's cool. You know, that's a collector's item, in my opinion. And Michael Jordan, when he came back, short story for you guys, because you know Crisco loves telling stories. So, what's up, Blondies? Welcome on in. We're trying to play a little banjo. And we're just talking a little sports and got a little campfire going. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's probably time to add some wood to the fire, which I can do that. Let me throw some of them old things I got back there, them old sticks, and we'll talk a little bit more. But we'll get this doggone fire going. Yeah. Blondie's Adventures. Y'all sub to Blondie's Adventures. Big she loves Tennessee just like we all do. Hey Blondies, did you see that Smoky Mountain Tunes and Tales started tonight in Gatlinburg on the Strip? They got a Facebook page. And you can, if you like their Facebook page, they do live feeds every night now until August. Just a heads up. Trying to find my little thing. You got some schedules from the Smokies? Hey, just to give you a heads up. Oh yeah, Tennessee Smokies. I'm hoping to go to a game. Yeah, you can go and Blondies. I know you love Tennessee, so check them out. Go on Facebook and type in Smoky Mountain Tunes and Tales. They play every night. I always always tell everybody about them because you know it's something I love. And they play every night on the strip of Gatlinburg music, and they have a Facebook page, and you can actually watch them every night. And they'll come on from time to time. Is that your first time being at the Blondies? Is that your first time being at the parade for the 4th in Gatlinburg? That's definitely a bucket list type thing. For those of y'all that don't know, Trent and Jacob, Gatlinburg has a parade at midnight on the strip of on the strip in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. They have a parade, the 4th of July parade. It's at midnight, July 3rd. So they take pride in the first parade in the nation, and it's in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's at midnight, and if you go on Facebook, you can watch it if you're not there. Hey Blondies, are you gonna be doing a live YouTube feed for the parade? Just curious. Second time, awesome. Trust me, I love Gatlinburg. I know that they start lining up the chairs down the parkway, on the Gatlinburg strip, like the day, you know, very early in the day, they start lining up the lawn chairs. Y'all go 3 times a year. That's awesome. I know how much you love it, Blondies, because I love it as well. There's only 2 places that I go as far as vacation, and that's what you see right here in my backyard, and that's 13 hours away in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So I truly understand how much you love the Smoky Mountains and Cades Cove and all that area. Yeah, I know. Your birthday Monday. Well, hey, let's all wish Jacob a happy birthday, buddy. Definitely, man. Happy birthday, buddy. Okay. We all about conversing here. So Jacob, because my birthday's coming up too, buddy. My birthday is July 9th. My birthday's coming up. And Jacob, I got a question for you. What kind of birthday cake? What is your favorite kind of birthday cake? Okay, and then I'll tell you mine. You know, that is frogs. That is frogs, and there's all kind of mosquitoes out here, and I live in the country. I live out in the woods. Like, yeah, you know, Hank Williams Jr., his song, Country Boy Can't Survive, when he says, I live out in the woods, you see, the woman and the kids and the dogs and me. That's pretty much me. Chocolate, and I always like getting the end pieces. Great answer, buddy. Now I'm going to tell you what I like. I'm going to tell y'all what I like. For my birthday, last year I had a cookie cake, and what I did was I had s'mores on the cake. So we did a cookie cake and we had s'mores, and it was really good, you know, and I really enjoyed it. And I think that's what I'm going to do again this year. Hey, thank you, Blondie. It's not till July 9th. It's still a little ways away. But I'm gonna be 41 this year. I'm in my 40s. I'm gonna be 41. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Oh, Crisco getting older. You know, seemed like just yesterday I was so happy I finally made it to 40. Now I'm gonna be 41. And that's the way life works. You either getting older, you getting a year older, or you have the alternative that you're not getting older. And I'd rather have the alternative that I'm getting older. You're making 14, you'll be 43. Hey, what's up? 40 Club. 40 Club in the house. Oh, let me ask you this, Blondies, because I know you're a big fan of Tennessee. Do you have any places? I'm thinking about going up to a little further to Cherokee, North Carolina. Do you have any suggestions as far as restaurants? Or have you ever even been there to Cherokee, North Carolina? Do you have any suggestions on places to go or restaurants? And then I have another question after that about Gatlinburg. There's a place I'd like to check out, and I want to know if you possibly went there and can give me maybe a review if possible. And I'm going to ask you that question because you're probably listening. So the place I want to go to in Gatlinburg is called Anarchista. It's pretty new. Right when you get to Gatlinburg on the left, it's like a little village up in the mountains, and there's a lot of bridges to go on, and there's a place to eat and all. Have you been there? Is it worth the money to go there, or any tips you can give me? Huck Finn's catch. Okay, Jacob, is that in Pigeon Forge? That Huck Finn's catfish? And I want to know, why do you like it so much? Is it a buffet type catfish place, or what makes it your favorite place in I guess in the Smoky Mountains? Why do you suggest that it's such a great place? Or why should I go there the next time I'm in the area? Yes, go to Anarchista. It's so cool. Thank you, Blondies. Yeah, it is one of the places I have circled down. Um, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Actually, right now, what I'm doing is I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos. I watch a lot of YouTube videos on different people that go on vacations to Gatlinburg and all, just to see how different things. And you have a video of Anarchista. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that out, Blondie. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. Now, here's another question for y'all. Old Mill Restaurant. I'm gonna have to try Old Mill. I got a question for you guys. When y'all go to Tennessee, now some of y'all may have done both, and some of y'all may not. But do y'all prefer to stay in a cabin when you go to Tennessee, or do you prefer to stay in a motel? Now, you have plus and minuses of both. I'll give you an instance. If you right now you have Smoky Mountain Tunes and Tales going on, downtown strip of Gatlinburg. So if you stay in a cabin, you way on the outskirts, you literally have to drive down, pay the park, you know, and especially at night. But I'm gonna check out your videos, Blondies. I'm gonna check those out. But you have, you know, you stay on in a hotel or a motel in downtown Gatlinburg. You're right there. You can park your car. You can walk downtown every night. You can go watch Tunes and Tales and whatever. Walk back to your, you know, your motel. And so I guess there's goods and bads of both. Um, Another question I have is, Blondies, you said you go 3 times a year. What is your favorite, and this can be for all of y'all, what is y'all favorite times of the year to go to the to Tennessee and the Smoky Mountains? Because I've only been in the summer. I will have been 4 times. Sky Bridge, that's cool. And every time I've been there, it's been in the summer. Now, the thing about that area is you have 4 seasons there, so you definitely have spring, summer, fall, and winter. Now, if you go in the winter, you have a good chance of seeing snow. In the fall, and the spring, you will see the leaves changing. And in the summer, I mean, it is what it is. It's hot around Christmas and spring break. Okay, Jacob, question for you. So, what makes going to, and I think I know what you're going to answer me by this, but what makes going to, okay, Blondie's Adventures agrees, I believe. She said, thanks, Jacob. What makes going to the mountains and around Christmas time so special? Is it the decorations, or what makes it so wonderful? And another question: if you go to rent a cabin around Christmas time, is it cheaper to get a cabin or a motel around Christmas time than it would be in the summer? Do y'all know that off the top of y'all heads? Because I know that, like, say you would want to go to the beach around Christmas time, you would get a condo on the beach for probably half price around Christmas time than you would get in the summer, you know. So is it cheaper? A lot. Wait, the lights and decorations. It's a lot more crowded. So it is a lot more crowded around Christmas to go to Gatlinburg. Okay. And the Christmas lights. Yeah. Yeah, they do have the Festival of Lights. I know that. Yes, Jacob, I have been to Three Bears General Store. In fact, I'll give you a funny story about that. I actually have a cap from. I actually have a hat that I actually have a cap. I went to this was probably about 9 years ago, I want to say, and y'all know this if y'all go to Tennessee, that when you go to these, whatever it is, you go to a restaurant or whatever, you're gonna see coupon books. Okay, you're gonna see coupon books. Y'all know this. So I had a coupon for it's all I had to do was you buy something and you get a free hat. So I bought a little necklace or something, and I went upstairs and I got to pick from a hat. I got to pick from a bunch of different caps, and I got a free hat that says Gatlinburg on it. So that's my Three Bears General Store, Gatlinburg story. But I still didn't get y'all, Jacob and Blondie's and Trent. Have y'all ever been to Cherokee, North Carolina? I've been watching. I have. There's a YouTuber called Yankee in the South. It makes videos, and Blondie's. I know you probably. That may be how I met you, through them. Yankee in the South. And they made a video in Cherokee, North Carolina, and there's this place called Santaland. You haven't heard of them, Jacob? So Jacob, after we get off of here tonight, or if you think about it, write this down. They're called Yankee in the South. Pretty small. They have around 9,000 subs, but they make videos every couple of days on. They live out in Gatlinburg, in that area. You just drove through the town, but so you didn't stop, so you don't have any reviews of any different places. Whoa. Okay. There's a place called Santaland in Cherokee, and it's an old school type theme park that's still around, that I thought was pretty cool. There's a lot of these little places. That is where I found you. Okay, yep. I'm a huge fan of them as well. I may actually get to meet them this summer, hoping to. But yeah, Cherokee is probably about an hour away from Gatlinburg. And from what I understand, it's on the other side of the mountain, and there's a lot of, I guess, an Indian reservation, the Cherokee Indians, and just something different to see. The little cows are showing up. I don't know if y'all just saw that. Carpetbagger, yep. Hey, I'll tell you another one. Do y'all watch, I know y'all all know, everyone know who Adam the Woo is? It's a daily woo. It's my daily vlog channel. It's a daily woo. Adam the Woo. Ooh, it's almost 12 o'clock, yo. I'm thinking about, alright, blondies, take it easy. I'm probably going to end this thing pretty soon here, too. I may play a little tunes. I did bring out the banjo. I struggled with it. Had to do a second stream at first. But, I'm thinking about just going to take a nap real quick. That's what I do, you know. Exploration Unknown. No, tell me real quickly. Tell me about that, buddy. Exploration Unknown. Is that something to do with Tennessee, or what is that about? I'm thinking about going inside, taking a nap, and then coming back out in about probably 6 hours and doing some breakfast. Probably because I got some bacon, and I got some eggs. I got my cooking area right here, so all I gotta do is get my skillet and you know, we could cook us some breakfast. Y'all guys got any plans? Because it's almost midnight. Y'all got any plans for breakfast? Yep, you sure did. I stayed in your lodge the whole time tonight. I stayed. Trent the whole time too. Yep. I'm gonna make some of yours too, buddy. Jacob, I'm gonna find yours, man. I promise you, I will be there in your live feed. And we support one another. And it was great to see Blondie's Adventures here. She's the first time she comes in that I found her and I watched some of her videos. Y'all definitely show some some support for Blondie's Adventures. Well, alright, y'all go get y'all some rest, man. It's almost 12 o'clock. I got some stuff to pick up out here. I did bring the banjo out. And it was a good Friday. We made it through, and y'all get y'all some rest. You never know. You might see me in about 6 hours, 7 hours. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have to cook some bacon. And thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next time. Go Tigers!